Hey Aaron, it's Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield, Kentucky. On the bottom lot here, gonna walk around. This is a 2020 Ford Explorer. Let's see if I can get the stock number there. C03230. This is a 2020, 70-something thousand miles on it, and it is four-wheel drive, which I love that. These new body style Explorers kind of default to the rear-wheel drive, but this one is four-wheel drive, and I love that. And we're gonna walk around it, point out any blemishes, major dings, scratches, whatever. Keeping in mind that, you know, obviously we sell used vehicles here. We don't sell new vehicles here. All of them are gonna have a scratch on them somewhere. 2020 was 70,000 miles. We don't expect it to be perfect by any means, but I've walked around it a few times. I don't have a whole lot to point out. So let's do that now. It does have two key fobs and the remote start does work. I use that to start the vehicle. Fired right up this morning on a cold start. Those are Continental tires and they are really good. I'm gonna say, especially those fronts, those are 85, 90%. I'm not the best at that, but and then the backs, I'm gonna say, honestly, they're probably the same set, right around 85, 90% all the way around. The wheels look good. Yeah, those are really good. So love that. And they got, I wouldn't say they're an all-terrain tire, but maybe an all-weather or something like that. They've got a little bit of a tread to them that I'd say those are pretty capable with four-wheel drive, especially. Front of it looks great. That grille has become just kind of an iconic thing for Ford. Just how good looking that is. Headlights, fog lights, a couple little spots, of course, like little rock pecks that have been touched up nicely. I noticed one that's more of a scratch right there. Across the hood, no hail damage. Yeah, super pleased with the front. Let's look down the driver's side here. Great. One thing I noticed earlier, this seal piece right here, Ford has struggled with that. It's a little loose on this side, it's a little loose on the other side, so that is nothing that you know, the Napa or AutoZone seal glue can't fix if it gets real loose on you. But this side is awesome. Back bumper looks good. There's your EcoBoost four-wheel drive badging. Of course, we see the exit of the mid-size SUVs, like that trunk exit. We see that beaten and banged up a lot of times with luggage and strollers and all that stuff. That one looks really good. Here's that other one that's a little loose. But that's me being very, very picky with it. Yeah, this thing looks awesome. Got your keyless entry all throughout. Paint looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, if there's something significant on either side, I just don't see it. All right, on the inside, love the tan interior, love the real nice floor mat in there as well. Rear heated seats. Seat backs look good. A couple little scratches on the seat backs, but nothing major. Got your sunscreens, of course. That door looks good. Yeah, really good. All right, let's peek at that third row here. No rips or tears. Vehicle smells good. Doesn't smell like smoke, animal, anything like that. If I can find this. Automatic lift gate, of course. Some light scratching there on the sides of the third row. Let's go ahead and fold that down. Let you get a feel for the space of it. Great. Love the storage compartment back here. We've seen this a lot on these. Previous owners will take this flooring out, the top shelf, if you will, of that, just because you're always going to need this extra space. So that's out. Can't really think of a scenario you would have to have that flooring. Driver door looks good. course, you got the Bang & Olufsen logo there telling you it's got the upgraded sound system. They used to put those logos like real gaudy on the speakers, or they would pop it up right up here. I guess they went to a more subtle logo there. But yeah, it's got a great sound system. And you've got, of course, your touchscreen here. Everything's very responsive, very quick. I love Ford's upgrade with this system right here. It's super user-friendly. There's your navigation that is working correctly. That's exactly where we are. Of course, you got all your apps. You're gonna have Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM. The list goes on with all the technology Ford puts into vehicles these days. I love it. They are very, very capable. And like I said, easy to use. Center storage is good. No rips or tears in these seats. Storage, I mean, everything is golden. This is, not all used vehicles are created equal. This is one that just sells itself. It's very, very easy to do a video on. You got your steering assist there from Ford. They've made all kinds of upgrades to that over the years since that first came out. Heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats. This is a loaded one. And again, just great shape all the way around. Don't want to oversell it and say it's perfect, because it's not. Again, it's used. Current mileage, 75,738. So it's going to have a blemish or two on it. But man, I could not be more pleased. And with that mileage, it'll qualify for a really nice, it's still underneath the number for the factory type total care. So I think, double check with Aaron, but if a 4-year, 60,000 mile factory type total care warranty would be available on this. That'd be a nationwide coverage, parts and labor both included. And it covers technology components like touchscreen, backup camera, parking sensor, stuff like that, in addition to engine and transmission. Finally, I found something worth pointing out. A little scrape there on the edge of the side mirror. Let me check the other one too. Other one's perfect, so one little spot there. And that's not super deep either, so wondering if that would even buff if you went after it a little harder. So there you go. Let me know what other questions you have. Awesome vehicle.